make it onto Project 8.
The minds behind the freestyling fan favorite Tony Hawk series, Neversoft, recently gave us an exclusive backstage studio tour.
Today we're going to take you into the audio room so you can meet David Rowe, our sound designer. And then we're going to take you back to mocap, show you the mocap stage, and you'll see how we get all the cool tricks into the game from Jeff Swinney. We'll show you our own mini ramp and some of our Neversoft skaters as well.
We go out and we record all the tones for all the different surfaces. We record all the little nuances of rolling over cracks, of doing different types of ollies, different types of lands, setting the board down, picking it up, doing all the various things that the skater does in the game. We've maximized 5.1 with our in-game sounds. You hear everything around you, the environment, other skaters. We do all the...
This game was particularly challenging because we had to build the engine completely from scratch. So we started over, we threw everything out, and I think redesigning all of our systems and getting a really compelling game out in a year was just a huge challenge. Probably the first thing people will notice is how fluid the animations look. It's totally like butter to play as well. We've really done a lot of work on the physics and the player control and the animations. The response we've gotten from the demo online is just incredible. So, yeah, it slows down time. It's a little bit different than regular core, fast rapid fire combo, but that's nice. It's nice to get a break. We put everything into it. We've got 140 people here that all are really passionate about skating and passionate about making a great Tony Hawk game. So we like to do everything in-house, that's from creating characters to animations to motion capture, pretty much everything, and we feel like that's the only way to go.
As the lead sound designer, I am responsible for heading the team of sound designers that record, edit, design new sounds for the game. We go out and we record all the tones for all the different surfaces. We record all the little nuances of rolling over cracks, of doing different types of ollies, different types of lands, setting the board down, picking it up, doing all the various things that the skater does in the game. We've maximized 5.1 with our in-game sounds. You hear everything around you, the environment, other skaters. We do all the voiceover recording here in-house. So we get all the professional skaters coming in here and saying their own lines.
That was pretty good.
This year we've got everybody from Tony to Jason Lee to Bam to Bob Bermquist. They're in here and they're doing flip tricks in the VO booth and playing around with all of our Foley gear and making their own sounds. So this is our Foley stage. Basically we recorded a lot of sound effects here. Everything that have to do with the board, everything that have to do with walking, footsteps, grinds, slides, various things will rub against each other to come up with new sounds. You can really get a sound out of anything, And then another guy would actually follow that with the actual microphone. We use different types of boards as well, everything from professional boards to boards without wheels. Different things make different sounds. Even have a car hood here. Got this for 50 bucks, tore it up a little bit. These are Foley boxes. We fill them with different materials, everything from dirt, gravel, like the snow we use 80 boxes of cornstarch in there that we fill it up with. So we also have wood deck and just concrete and different types of surfaces that we can record, body falls or footsteps or anything like that. So this is where we record all of the professional VO. The pros, the skate pros come in here, all the professional actors come in here. They do all of their lines. We direct through this glass and this is where all the magic happens.
Here we are in the Neversoft mocap studio. Out there is the volume where we capture the data. Back here is the row of computers where we input all the data and process the data. So here's the capture machine. We have machines for keeping continuity of what we're doing so we know which ones are bales, which ones aren't bales, which ones are good. The cameras shoot out a very intense near-infrared light which hits the reflective tape, bounces back to the camera, and it has filters on it, so it pretty much just sees the light of the markers. So what the cameras end up seeing are just a bunch of dots. And when two or more of those cameras see the same dot, they can triangulate its position into 3D space. With motion capture, you can get Rodney Mullen in a suit mocap him doing his signature tricks, and right off the bat, it looks just like Rodney Mullen. When we first started doing mocap, you had to wear sensors that were about that big and hard as rocks. Now we can have a much larger volume, and you can wear sensors that are, 1/4 the size. But the main thing of capturing someone's emotion, like the eyes, the face, stuff like that, we can put hundreds of markers on a face, but there's still work to be done afterwards, hand animating, to get it to feel more real, to feel more human. We have a mini ramp that we can move into the mocap area, and for instance, Daewon and Bam came in and we mocap them on the mini ramp here doing all their stuff. But for like Tony, we took the whole camera system down and went to his ramp and got the big vert stuff there. So we can track the board, the wheels on the board, the trucks on the board, how that works, the flex of the board, the ramp itself, and then we can take all that data, put it in the animation package, give it to the animators who then tweak it and work with it to make it work in the game, and then they have all that data as reference. So here we have the area where the talent gets dressed up into the mocap suit and the markers. Here is the bottom part of a suit, and all it is just stretchy material with basically Velcro. So here's a bunch of our markers, which again is just nothing more than some rubber with some 3M reflective tape on it. On the ground, the black square is the three-dimensional area that we capture in. So were you wearing a suit of markers, right now you'd be getting captured. We could capture all your data and do that stuff. It extends up about 12 feet, and in that space we can, we bring in mini ramps, we bring in other things to skate on, pretty much whatever we need to make the cinematic work or make the skating work. If you're going to skate down a rail, we need to get a rail in here. Get as close as we can to what we need to skate on. You can see the results in the game because we have a Pro Trick Viewer in which we take the mocap data and you can actually view the data in the game.
Every day, anytime we want to use it, we just get out there and ride, and lunchtime breaks and after work, and anytime we want. And there's a park down the street and we can ride there. Yeah, we do actually get a pretty good plan for the gym, but we never use it. This was built specifically for the motion capture studio, so they can grab the real pros while they ride.